Thanks for coming back to Moon City Models. I have completed my current project, which is the 1960 Chevy truck. You can see a little bit of it back in there. Captain standing right there. He's looking it over. I think he's happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. I basically kind of went stock. I thought about trying to lower it. The truth of the matter is I did try to lower it some, but in the final fitment, nothing would line up right. So, luckily I didn't do anything major that I couldn't reverse. So I put it back all up to stock level. All four wheels hit the ground. I think it looks fine. I'm pretty happy with it. Couple of issues though that maybe if you're doing one of these you could look out for. I'm gonna take you down and hopefully it won't be too shaky. I've got a little bit of a tremor. It's not Parkinson's or anything, but I do have a little bit of a tremor, and the last couple of days it's been a little more noticeable. There's times I go when I don't have anything at all for weeks. So, but anyway, it has been a little bit noticeable the last couple of days. So if it is a little bit shaky, apologize for that. But it'll be, it is what it is, right? So I'm going to take you down. I'm going to show you a couple issues that I fought on the instructions, and then we're going to kind of take a look at the model and see what you think. So just a second. Okay, so here on the biggest problem I had was that interior tub would not, the interior tub in there, it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't even come close to fitting. So what I eventually found was on this window, this big ledge piece right here wouldn't allow this to even come in there and get close to setting in the right spots. First thing I did was trim out a little bit of here, a little bit of here. Didn't help, didn't fit. Double checked my placement on the firewall. It was in the right spot. Double checked this little back piece. I had it in the right way into the back. So then what I ended up doing was just taking a knife and carefully cutting this lip off. Luckily, there was still plenty of glass area that would be able to, here, yeah. So back in here where it rests, there was still plenty of area to kind of put a drop of glue back over in here. And it set, and it worked fine. So that was one issue I had. So I don't know. Like I said, I double checked everything. I had everything correct. It just wasn't going to fit with that ledge in there. So anyway, okay, just a second. So here's truck, painted it orange. I had some paint issues. So I used Testors airbrush paint. I know they've quit making it. It really lays out well. Paint's great, but it's pretty soft. You gotta be pretty careful with it. My biggest problem was I went to do a clear coat, and I did a test spoon, and the Tamiya TS13 gloss clear looked beautiful on my test spoon. But outside, it's been like this for a week, couple of weeks. Cold. Now we got snow, tons of snow. I don't have the ventilation in this room to spray something like that, so I went with Createx. And it sprayed worth, oh, dadgummit. Okay, here we go. And it sprayed, let's see, here we go. And it sprayed crappy. Totally crappy. So I'm going to leave it alone. There is a slight coat on there. I think my biggest problem is my airbrush. My compressor is a super cheap one. And it basically, you can turn it up to blow, like Createx one's 40 to 50 pounds. But it won't do it. So anyway, I'm going to invest in a better one. So let's look this over here. So there we go. Pretty happy with the back of it. Looks pretty good. Dechromed bumpers. Dechromed the grille. Did do a little bit of a chrome up here. Door handles, stuff. So like I said, I am just pretty happy with it. Let me take the hood off. Get something to focus in here. Well, you may not be able to see it very well. Come on, here we go. But it's got fuel lines. It's got a vacuum advance line. You can't see it, but it's got both brake lines in there. It's got battery cables in it. That's about where I went with it. There we go, focusing in a little bit here. Let me go a little slower. Can't really see it much. But like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. Awfully happy with it. I'm really happy with the way it turned out with dechroming it. And just painting that. The paint really came out kind of a cream color. I was really first going for more of a white. Just a slightly off-colored white. But I really like the way it turned out. So hang on a minute, and I'm going to put you back in the stand, and we'll kind of finish this up. Well, we're wobbling a little bit. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. That's now, here it goes wobbling again. Oh my goodness. Hey, I never said I was professional. So, you know, one of my table legs must not be setting straight. May need readjusted here because it doesn't normally wobble like this. So anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in, looking at it. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. Really wish I could have used the Tamiya TS13 clear on it, because on the test spoon, it was beautiful. Like I said, though, my little air compressor just won't push out enough air pressure to spray a thicker, water-based acrylic clear coat. Something that I can spray in this room in the winter. So, you know, it is what it is. I think I pretty much decided, though, on my next project, I'm going to get out that 1994 Ford Lightning. I said this before, I think on my last video, on one of my updates. I'm going to get it out. Just putting it back in the box because of the paint issues, kind of, it just keeps eating on me, so I'm going to get it back out, and yeah, I'm going to see if I can finish it up. Believe that's what I want to do. Now, on this, I didn't do the go-kart. I might do the go-kart as just a little bit of something in between sometime. Hang on to it. It'd be a quick little thing. I also do, you know, like Hot Wheels. And I've got this little original 1967, 68. Yeah, 68. Hot Wheel Dodge Demon. Thinking about restoring or doing something with. Pretty rough shape. No interior. But I'm thinking about doing a little, just a quick project on it. Kind of restore it. See where I go. Maybe. I've also got this thing I'd like to kind of do. So I had this guy he actually gave me this. There's some more parts to it. This is something I've been trying on there. I like old hot rods. I may try to do something with that too. This plastic, though, is horrible. I've tried gluing it, but it's broke. All of these things are just broke. So I'm going to try and maybe do something with it. Maybe. Don't know. So I've had it sitting out here looking at it for a while. But I may do a couple of little smaller things before I start another big project. You know, with other things that are going on. So a big project's kind of hard for me. It takes me about a month to do a bigger project. I don't get to work on them every day. Maybe once, twice, and if I'm really lucky, 3 times a week. But that doesn't happen a whole lot. So appreciate you guys. Yeah, that's about all I got to say today. Later.